There we are, and good evening, and thank you guys so much for joining me again for this going to be episode 4 of the narrative playthrough of Bioshock 2. So we're just a few minutes behind here, but we're going to keep it rolling tonight. Last time we got through the somewhat religiously fanatical group out of Siren Alley down here in Rapture, and next up, looks like we're in... I'm blanking on the name of it, but... try to allude to the story that we're going to be going into each with each stream title here. This next one up is going to be a little more at the end of a how do I put this? Dealing with a former member of the presses, so to speak. Just making sure we are good, lovely. Making sure the desktop audio output is doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, and I've also been working on some hardware changes in the background, but I will say, despite, the fluctuations with the Wednesday streams, that's the streams will try different bits of content, there are lots of games flying through the air. We had, Silk Song crashed every, a well-known, gaming marketplace platform this week, which is absurd, and I've barely, I've tested it, and I'm working on, basically, a USB switch the one USB line that runs here to my desk so I can run a wired controller despite my switch being docked in the rack when I'm streaming. Because my secondary dock there is what's connected to the capture card, so I'm trying to make sure I can do that without losing Bluetooth signal because, shockingly, going inside of a metal rack there somehow cuts off your Bluetooth signal. And or interferes with your 2.4 gigahertz signal as well, I found. So I do have a USB port I've wired into the desk here to get around that, but I need to make sure it was accessible not just to the PC, but also to the Switch, and so far that test has been good. So provided things continue to roll as smoothly as they have, the intention is to potentially dip our toes into Silk Song come Wednesdays. I've done pretty much all of Hollow Knight except for some of the DLC content. And outside of that, it's really just down to Nightmare King Grim and the Pantheon stuff, which, given what I've read about people banging their heads against the Pantheon, I'm not feeling pressured to do that right now. Maybe wrapping up some stuff on Nightmare King Grim, kind of getting back into my rhythm with Hollow Knight, wrapping that one, and everything leading up to it, essentially, except, I think the last few flames, then, needing to, get back to, actually dip my toe in Silk Song. We've also had, Destiny Rising going, so it's, just a really damned exciting time for new games coming out, but also, but you guys, I don't have the time to play all these at once, so it's gonna be a minute before I get around to some of these. But on that uplifting note, I'm gonna switch us over to our game scene. We're gonna cut the background music, because I forgot to do that for a good part of my stream last week. Sure we are looking good OBS wise. Alright, desktop has put the audio, perfect. And let's get back into it. Dionysus Park, that was it.
Dionysus Park was owned by Sophia Lamb, Chief. Sort of a private retreat for her social experiments.
Oh, was it now?
One night it flooded, killing all her guests. Paper said it was cult-related. Come on up to the train station. Let's rendezvous.
I'm just hearing that, Sophia Lamb used to own this joint. It kind of, look, call it childish. Part of me is like, yep, we could probably take a league and claim it as our own, just given the amount of hell she's throwing out of this whole playthrough. That's shut for now. I miss the weapon wheel we had back in Bioshock 1. Because there isn't really a... Yeah, we can get around to that later on if we need to, but... we'll keep it rolling what we got for now. that remote hack dart, which I gotta remind myself every time I hop back into the game, 'cause I only really play it during these streams. I'm not, you know, doubling back over during the week. I've got to remember that, to watch out for security cameras. Got to remind myself to do that every time. Flawless. And it's an E5 Pro, which I don't really need much of anything right now. I think we're mostly pretty well stocked after the end of our last section. The key. Oh. Alright, I gotta. Hold up. Can I get that recording? How do I get that? I want that. I definitely want that. I have the sinking feeling that someone's gonna jump me here. We are about to get jumped. It looks like a Houdini splicer if I ever saw one. Have we had Houdini splicers so far? I don't know that we've had to deal with those so far in this playthrough. From fucking oh. It's a whole scaffolding.
Writing down your name.
Come on, sweetness. Not you. Oh, there's a store before.
Is our rebirth. The life of the people's daughter is in your hands.
That's some 50 cal rounds. What do you guys? I want that combination. Hey. Good to see you. Also, as you guys may notice, Anna's here. That's my sweetheart. That is my girlfriend. Also, using my favorite emote. Or, actually, I'm not sure how to reverse the emote like that. If I just been a terrible Twitch viewer the whole time, not knowing how to do that? Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Well, I'm in. Yep, yours truly is the newest member of the Rapture family. I fed Wales a line about how the Tribune was stopping me from telling the people what's what. And without a word, he hands me an invite to this artist's retreat here at the park. Lamb bought my Frustrated Novelist Act. She's even sponsoring me to ink it while I'm here. Except my story's all about her. And I don't think she's gonna like the way it ends.
Yes, I was hoping to have a combination for that door off that recording. I want that weapon upgrade. Look, ask Leannis here. God knows I love me some hardware. So I thought I heard a security camera somewhere. Okay, this is the upper level we saw earlier. Maybe.
Dear Yellow-Eyed Goat, my name is Billy, and I saw you the other day at the
Oh.
merry-go-round. I think you are very pretty, and I like your blue dress and the songs you sing about angels. My mom says your dad is scary, but I think he
Oh.
is strong and nice like a comic book hero. I got
Oh, that was adorable. And the kid got us some new hardware. How about that? Oh. Alright, that might be the cutest thing we've seen this entire playthrough.
I'm told that Lamb has been seen in the streets. One of the Alpha series was killed in the incident, and his bonded sister stolen. But the Council has no time for a manhunt. Atlas swells the ranks of his marauders by the day. Regardless, Lamb's name has already faded among the people. She is no more than a ghost who has forgotten to die.
Alright, what are we thinking? We want to go for the drill reflector, which does sound cool from a defensive standpoint. To reflect back incoming projectiles when the drill is spinning, which sounds awesome. Or the machine gun damage increase, which would be nice to kind of, you know, better the usage of our machine gun here. Well, part of me wants to go drill reflector. I'm thinking machine gun damage increase is going to be the way to go to start off here. I know historically the machine gun's not been my favorite weapon ever, but I think it is going to have its uses going forward, just especially in terms of like ammo economy. Alright, there's that. Alright. 100%. Ooh, crap rivets. We love those. First aid kit, we're already kind of full on. I'll appreciate him taking that hit for us.
Oh my, yes. If you enjoy slime and muck, it's utterly divine.
Yeah, bloody fucking die. Listen, princess, next time you eat out of the trash, I want you to think of me.
A lady's got to have some standards.
Gotta stop! Baboon! You brought this on yourself. I gotta get under something. Bye-bye!
Where's my damn rivet gun? Suppose they're researched all the way at this point if it's not letting me record. And I can't use that ammo, but Bandito machine. More recordings.
Guy in nicest park. Lamb mocks me in the naming of this place. She knows precisely how I feel about this celebration of unconscious art. The artist reflects
Gonna be needing that in a bit.
the world as it ought to be, not as it is damned.
I gotta figure out how to do that, because I meant to do that for like the profile for the mod account here.
I shall not censor.
I've not gotten to it yet.
Park is Lamb's property. However, if the case we are building against her proves true, I will return with a sledgehammer.
What do we have? What do we have? Some 50 cal rounds. Rivets we're doing alright with. Heavy rivet, but surprisingly got an ammo right now. Everything else we've got going, I think I'm gonna grab some anti-personnel rounds. And I'm gonna keep it rolling, but we're doing surprisingly well. Yeah, I can't pick that up, unfortunately. On ammo, first aid kit. I say that now. Start getting into these fights with little sisters, it's gonna...
Well, the good news is I've located a new train car, but the station's still locked down and we're not alone in here. I see a shadow in the security booth. I'll lay low while you have a gander.
What Hector? Nothing else to see here.
Well, hello, boys. The name's Stan Poole, Rapture Tribune. Quality paper. Before the locals stopped reading and started finding, other uses for it. Anyway, I'm looking to cut a deal, fellas. Come by the train station. I'm here in the booth.
We have a shocking amount of Eve to work off of here. Out of the last area, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hit some stuff now. Oh, so you have to get the earlier version of the plasmids to get... Okay, good. This is probably why we're a little, over-tapped on it right now. I think... Yeah, we might swap this for Incinerate for now. Telekinesis is good, but... Alright, we'll swap for Telekinesis for now. Let's watch the infomercial.
Summon a swarm of insects. Laugh as they seek out hidden enemies.
I am going to go ahead and hit Insect Swarm too. I think that is going to be a whole lot of use for us going forward. Let's see what other ones we have down here too. Ice Storm. That's potential. Keen Observer 2 actually might be huge just to get some of the research out of the way faster, but I would not be able to get some of the other stuff first. Quick Hack. Hacking has fewer stages. That's... Cure-All, from what I remember reading before, is supposed to be awesome for a whole playthrough, so I think we're going to do is... So it means we can probably get Electrobolt 2 as well. I'm going to go over Insect Swarm 2 on this one just because I've seen it in the previous game. That was a late game favorite. Ooh, I like that. Alright, do we have room for anything else? Not really. But I'm excited, like I said. That honestly, this made the last boss in Bioshock 1 a complete joke. So I am eager about having this one to play with.
Found Cindy by this
Oh, am I stuck?
rusted carousel. But she was just standing there, staring, waiting for the music. And she doesn't even recognize me. What have they done to her?
Are we stuck in
Listen
place?
to her.
The man in the moon is a girl, Mr. Bubbles.
Listen, if anyone hears this, I have to know how to cure her. No!
Ooh.
Get back! She's my little girl!
Yep, we are stuck in place, guys. We're literally stuck. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and try to, we're gonna save, attempt to reboot it, and we're gonna see if we can't get out of that spot there, because this is a... Or better, just go to the main menu, go back right back in. Let's try that again. I gotta keep in mind, even with the remaster, it's technically just a port of an older game. But... yeah, I'm not having you... Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Just see my oh so exciting wallpaper there. And if it puts us there again, we're just going to try to reload from a different point, because this is a little silly. Yeah, we broke the game. So we're going to load the autosave. It might put us back a little bit, but it's not like we've done a whole lot in this area so far.
Dionysus Park was owned by Sophia Lamb, Chief. Sort of a private retreat.
We're making it
for
work.
social experiments. One night it flooded, killing all her guests. Papers said it was cult-related. Come on up to the train station.
Anyone just joining us? We just handily managed to break the damn game by getting stuck in one, just I guess part of a carousel. We were just literally rooted in place and could not get out even after reloading the game. But if you missed the first part of this area, which we were not super far into, you get to experience all the suspenseful music and general joys here. So we did. I will go back and listen to the recording again if you guys would like, but we did hear some of these recordings earlier. We're going to go for the machine gun damage increase. We're good on drill fuel. I know your games. That is definitely, for those of us, or those who were with us for the Bioshock 1 playthrough, that is a Houdini splice if I ever saw one. Boom.
Attention. Subject Delta has drained
The
and
doors are
infiltrated
open.
Dionysus Park. His death is our rebirth.
So as we covered, apparently Eleanor Lamb owned this place before, which, like, it does make you want to somewhat disrespect the area. As beautiful I find the game, it's like, you know, like, could be the inner caveman here is like, maybe just like, mark the territory as my own, just given the amount of unpleasantness Lamb has been sending our way the entire playthrough. Okay, I'm playing that recording again just because it is the cutest thing we've found all playthrough.
My name is Billy, and I saw you the other day at the
Oh,
merry-go-round.
hey, look at that. That's, that is my alternate account there.
And I like your blue dress and the songs you sing about angels. My mom says your dad is scary, but I think he is strong and nice like a comic book hero. I got you a gift and put it in the basement where nobody will find it.
Clean.
The secret code for the door is 1080. I hope you like it. I will wave to you next time I see you, so you know it's me.
That is still the most adorable thing. Now, I don't think we can research the splicers we're going to see up ahead here.
Will you look at this hall? We're gonna be rich.
Oh my, yes.
I don't have those accidents no more.
Alright, there we go. And for those of you who might see a message from Hemlock Admin here, that is my alternate slash bot slash maintenance account. I'm trying some new things in streamer.bot, and so an early test right now is going to be like running things like the affiliate codes, and another one I'm nearly done with the work I've been doing on the Discord service, making sure like all the auto moderation stuff is in place, just really keeping the environment safe for anyone coming, and making sure it's a welcoming environment for all. They won't let us go in. I was hoping I should go in and like help the guy out, but that is a negative.
Well, the good news is I've located a new train car, but the station's still locked down, and we're not alone in here. I see a shadow in the security booth. I'll lay low while you have a gander.
Oh, hello, boys. The name's Stan Poole, Rapture Tribune. Quality paper. Before the locals stopped reading and started finding other uses for it. Anyway, I'm looking to cut a deal, fellas. Come by the train station. I'm here in the booth.
Yeah, he sounds completely above board and not shifty at all. Okay, we're not getting caught in that again, because last time we got friggin' stuck in there. It's like, no, let's maybe not get caught. Ooh. What you got nothing to apologize for? This ain't anyone's job, well, except mine, in a technical sense. Always good to see you, though. Also, sourdough sounds awesome. If you could just, like, pass me some of that through the chat or through phone. You remember, Seabrelf 7, you remember the, we call it the Wonka vision from the original Gene Wilder Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Just send a sample through the TV. If we could get that rolling, that would be excellent. I'm gonna repurchase some upgrades here. Saying earlier, we were going for Insect Swarm. And I'm gonna swap that for... So I don't feel like I use telekinesis much in combat. But we were moving slightly faster this time around because, yeah, we broke the game somewhat and I got caught literally stuck inside the carousel there. Don't ask me how. Could not tell you. But on that note, we are going to go ahead and save over that file. Just to be safe there. Because literally when I tried to reload the game, it kept putting me back like in that spot where I was stuck. I'm like, well, this isn't gonna work. Oh. Oh no, don't tell me that. I'm already a little hungry. I had like a late lunch today. So probably like 9:15-ish Eastern Standard Time. I was gonna put us up on a break and go for get some anti-personnel rounds there. We got them remote hack darts. I'm trying also like take a break and run ads when I can. I feel like I should have had sourdough bagels by now.
McDonough, listen. There's a hell of a structural flaw here in Dionysus Park. A
Ooh,
leak in the
I like
primary
that. Carry
drainage
one more Eve
pipeline
hypo.
could flood this whole joint. Faulty pressure locks would seal in every sorry soul. One clumsy Big Daddy knocks open the
Expert,
wrong pipe and
Headhunter,
presto,
Electric Flesh,
Lamb's
Walking
little art
Inferno.
show turns into Fish City. God forbid the wrong element finds out.
Yeah, I want to keep this here, drill our sports boost. I might cut Electric Flesh for now. We're going to swap it out for that one just because ideally we're not getting hit. Though it does also make me immune to electric attack, so that... Yeah, I need to find our Big Daddy collections for this area. So Walking Inferno, take less damage from fire and inflict more damage when we use fire. That is definitely tempting. Let's swap that out for... Hey, NoCast, thanks to follow. And how you doing this evening? What have you been getting into? We wanted electric flashback. There we go. Alright. We're looking good. We're looking good. That's not the most ideal angle of approach there. Can we get around another way? That door ain't gonna work. Beans, we're gonna... Damn it, we're too well stocked right now. First world problems, am I right?
Partners. We were partners.
I hear a
Share it like I
creep
said.
of
I heard your mind. You were thinking about
Whoa.
why would you throw
Why is
away
that
our
not
friendship?
working?
Don't just let it bleed.
I know why.
Something.
I know why it's not working. It's silly, but I swapped around one of my mouse binds earlier.
This isn't the secret. They all.
I'll find you. You can't hide from me.
That's why.
I won.
Dionysus Park was my home, Delta.
Not
An
anymore.
experiment in social unity, cut short by human folly. You did.
We are going to change. We're gonna let the dialogue roll, then we're gonna change one thing keybind. I should have seen this coming. So I've been playing.
Now that, see, Lamb knows you're here, but I'm incognito. Thing is, since
Must be
you
nice.
cleaned out the park, the little sisters are already starting to nose around, looking for Adam, and I can't have that.
Again, he sounds like a completely above board and not at all shifty character who I'm sure we can trust completely. Saying, I know why... Like, man, why am I not able to proc the plasmids? So, in context of this, I have been playing Destiny Rising, the mobile game, through the BlueStacks emulator, and before anyone goes, we had this discussion, with some friends, like Wednesday, Thursday this week, with Destiny Rising, like NetEase, the company over in China who developed it, does make their own Android emulator. However, anytime I tried to download it, it kept getting nabbed by my network's firewall and said, oh, well, here are some guides on how to take down your firewall. No. No, thank you. I will not be taking down my network's firewall to download your damn program, especially when there are alternatives here. So I wound up going with BlueStacks instead, which has been running great. The only issue is it would not let me bind my mouse side buttons, which I use a lot. So I wound up rebinding them to the two bracket buttons, essentially bracket keys. And what was should be under melee. Or quick melee. Fire weapon, next ammo, previous ammo, toggle zoom. It would be ammo, it'd be like a mouse or fire plasmid, previous plasmid, next plasmid. Where was our quick melee bind? That is the last thing we really need. Am I losing? It should be right here. Next ammo, previous toggle zoom, fire weapon. Hack, use... Oh, gun button drill dash. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, now we should be good. We're going to save it one more time just to be safe. We've had some hokiness with the playthrough. Where the game's occasionally have some issues, but we should be good to go now with those. Oh, and you know what else? I left Eve Hypos back there and we have a way to carry more now. I know. I try to go into every fight as stacked as I can here just to really even the odds. Rather skew them in my favor as much as possible. Could've sworn we'd tap some drill fuel. There's an Eve Hypo. Alright. 6 and 6. And onward we go. But yeah, the whole reason I basically went in the mouse adjustment software, which is pretty bare bones for the OP18K V2, and just changed what my mouse buttons do, which is a stark reminder that I'm gonna have to do that in pretty much every game. But it wasn't letting me bind anything in Destiny Rise and do them, and damn it, I need my mouse buttons.
Hey, Sasha! Crack the safe already! I want my goddamn toy surprise!
Oh, so terribly close. Why won't you cooperate?
Giggity talk, Sasha!
Let's try this out.
There we go. And with just a bit of finesse.
If that's how this is gonna roll, I love this plasmid already. I am very excited for how this is gonna pan out. Fake hand for campaigns. And we already have our next Power to the People station. I am down with that. So I'm thinking we go for the drill reflector upgrade. I've been wanting to try that. Okay, that was... Y'all saw that. That was in the green. There we go. Alright, we made it work, made it work. Okay, that's closed, we're good.
Boy, you simply can't know what I'm going to do.
Alright, our binds are working again.
This, father, and hurry. Mother can't hear this, but
Ooh.
she's looking right at me. And her face.
Frag grenade, don't mind if I do. Anything over? Okay, just gene bank. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this. Oh shit. Balls, that did not go according to plan. I got greedy with the blue line despite it being more of a risky play there. I can't carry more drill fuel. Do we not have a bot shutdown panel over here? Okay, we got like 5 more seconds. I think we should be okay here. I also want to see if I can actually hack those 2 bots I managed to destroy. That would be lovely. Just not get greedy with the damned blue line. Look, I should have known better. That is entirely on me, but yeah, that is I'm surprised the ad. Okay, it's hitting kick as well. Looks like I cannot hack that again. Can I hack you though? I found cannot be Can't be like on the line, it has to be like firmly in the middle if we're gonna get away with those. Rocket spear we're good with. So let's go grab those. I got the impression we're going to need those for later. I don't know what lies over here, but we want to see. Alright, let's at least advance the plot somewhat, then we will go and sidetrack as we please. It's our there's our definitely not shifty friend.
So, dead men tell no tales, right? Wrong.
Not advice you want to give me.
Involved, every stiff's got a story, and Lamb knows how to read it. If that stuff makes it back to her, I'm an obituary. So, I want you to take the story of Dionysus Park and bury it. Get rid of the little sisters for me. Your way. Do that, and I'll unlock the station here. Scout's honor.
Well, I'd say he's hiding something, but he sort of took the fun out of that one. He's locked in the security booth, however, so we'll have to play along. Find those sisters.
Wait, we got back here. We are too damn well provisioned. I say as I find literal registers full of cash. Like, I'm not complaining. By all means, let this game throw the money at me all day. I am down. I am a little wary of tighter spaces right now because we've already been caught on the game's architecture at least once tonight. Alright, now... I guess it's less of a directional objective, more to say go find and rescue and little sisters. Yeah, easy does it. That sounded like a rocket turret to me. Where is my trusty? Oh! No thank you. And we want to hack that. Much better. We do not want to walk in that thing's line of fire. Oh, thank you. I almost forgot we got the spider splicer hack from last time. Okay, we may hack that one later on if we need it, but for now we should be good. Y'all are making me hungry is all I'm saying with all the food chat here. Like in a little bit we are going to have to take intermission anyways. I'm trying to get better at doing this ahead of time. Mostly try to keep the ads and Twitch a little more controlled. Be better at taking some breaks here and there. That's spear ammo. Yeah, Leannis and her pineapple pizza. Increase Houdini Spicer. Damn. I really gotta keep a handle on those rockets. Or, rocket spear ammo. Those things are awesome. Load hack dart. Been loving those. God, I love this game's environment. else we got? Mokesh. And I am not complaining for a second here. By all means, keep that rolling. Say, please, oh please, just don't let me trigger security again. I do not need more of that in my life.
You must learn to play poker, Eleanor. Like anyone, I am flawed and have a fierce genetic bias towards competition. But each Saturday, I read the other players, and I pick a man who will benefit the most from victory. By the final hand, I ensure that he takes home my entire stake, and that of the others. I win nothing but the feeling of conquest over myself, and the wealth of my competitors is slowly reshuffled according
Smooth. I thought I saw an E5 over here somewhere. We definitely passed one somewhere along the line. And that'll be it. And I hear a big daddy, but is he packing a little sister? His little one in tow. We're gonna find out.
You mistake my nature, Delta. I wish no Adam for myself.
Sure.
Eleanor is
Sure.
the dream, and she needs neither weapons nor parlor tricks.
So you say you don't need them, but you keep throwing folks who use them in my direction, and I'm a level with you, sister. I'm not having it. I do not like it. So we just were. Alright, we're going this way. Good to know there are plenty of provisions there, though.
There she is. Little Tyke wants to be in pictures. Real cute. Now get rid of the muscle and deal with her.
Like I said earlier, definitely not shifty at all. Ow. Alright. Little overkill, but he was getting on my nerves. Wow, I did not take nearly as much damage as I expected to. Let's go ahead and get the frag grenade prepped.
Mr. Bubbles, come on!
Come on. Oh, did you just charge over the damn seat? That is bad theater etiquette, goddammit. There we go, big fella. You sit right back down. And you, kiddo, come with me.
Smart. See? You put it to work, and all that Adam ends up in you. But you're sort of a silent partner. So that's tops with me.
Well, good news. We found our first corpse for the kid to loot. But given the environment, I'm going to scan the upper balcony first, and then I am going to set some traps. I found that preparation... oh. Especially with that. Alright, swing that light back the other way. There we go. Beautiful. Is there another one, though? Oh, and a mini turret. Yes, please. Some rivets. Kind of surprised we're already topped off on heavy rivets. Alright, machine gun. Oh, we're just looting everything we find. Another mini turret. We're good with that. And what else am I missing here? Like 9 frag grenades. I don't want to make some of the big daddy fights a whole hell of a lot easier. Armor piercing rounds. That should definitely I hear new, probably not friends. That is tempting, but we're gonna hold off on that for now. Guys, we're mostly good on research the time being. We have security bots to help out. That's right, kid. We got him. And much like my favorite cat in the emotes, I am the goddamn apex predator. And those of you who are seeing the cat emote, that is actually our cat. There's a tiny picture that my girlfriend had of him that we've turned into an emote. Thought you were all dead. Okay, that's the other corpse we're gonna have to work off of. Alright, we're gonna make sure we are good to go before they're down. So we have one down here and one up top. I feel like the up top one's gonna be a bit easier to work off of just because we've got the security camera. Do we have the first aid kit up here? I thought we had a first aid kit we left up and around. And those spider there we go. There's a one. And we can also harvest the, oh. More lore. We love it.
Sisters are getting older, which is troubling. As they reach adolescence, they become aggressive, feral. Worse, the Adam they ingest contains traces of lethal plasmids left over from the war. The splicers are becoming far more effective predators as well. Our big daddies are falling left and right. Perhaps the elder sisters could be trained to sniff out the lost Adam and reclaim it for us. Yes, from what I've seen, they certainly wouldn't have to wait for the culprit to die.
So we're gonna want to trap out some of these areas here. Definitely, that is our corpse. Yep, kiddo, I see it. Make sure you got a little bit of a top cover here. A few more trap rivets to play with. Get a little. Try to get where they don't necessarily take both the rivets in one shot. Like how generous the pickup on those is, but we're gonna try to conserve them where we can here. Hit our doorways.
What day is it?
Turn off the lights.
Alright, kid. Better worse, let's do this.
Mark my
Oh damn, that was fast. I thought that was going to take a bit longer. Let's pick up our rivets again. I am loving the insect swarm. This is definitely going to be my... The rate we're going, this is likely to continue to be my favorite plasmid. Extra Eve Hypo, we're all about that. We've got everything we need off of these guys before we head back upstairs. Wait, there's money. And another first aid kit, effectively. Alright. We're stacked, we're doing good. Let's move on to the next one. Also means more upgrades, because much like my Love a Harbor IRL, I do love me some in-game upgrades too. I got 11 more rivets to play off of, so let's go. Can we get... And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Let's play there. We're low on regular rivets, but we got plenty of machine gun ammo. We'll stick with regular for now. Buckshot, we're good. Film. We may actually try to film a little bit more this time around. And frag grenades, I think we're going to be fine without for now.
Adam, Daddy, right here.
Alright, kiddo, do your thing. Make Dad proud. Loot all the corpses.
So we remember.
How we doing, kid?
Daddy, are you taking me home too?
Alright. Alright, let's pick up our toys and get the Fizdiac out of here, kid. Oh, I didn't realize that was actually the air vent. That was a lot closer than I thought. I was going to loot a corpse. I mean, I did that on purpose, and everything I do is pure skill.
Father, this atom you found contains memories from all the bodies here. Normally, only a little sister can see them, but I can show you what Stanley's trying to hide. When Mother was taken away, Stanley was left in charge of Dionysus Park. He spent all her money through these mad parties. It was like he was trying to ruin her.
Oh, that's delightful.
You okay there? Keep your eye on the brass ring, brother. Find the rest of the sisters.
Hold up. I actually do want to get some video recording of that, too. Oh, I got more spider splicer research I can do. That is actually good to know.
Subject Delta's just a serial number, amigo. I did a lot of digging on you for a feature once. They used to call you Johnny Topside. Found the city all on your own in a diving bell. Real shame what they did to you.
Well, we know they turned us into a Big Daddy. And I feel like the terrifying comment could apply to a variety of things here. It isn't the spookiest of games by any means, but, like spider splicers on the ceilings and all that. There are options, but what I would like to do is get us back to the Gatherer's Garden and get some upgrades. Just, again, make sure we are, good to go in every engagement here. So we're going to backtrack a touch. It's a gene bank, but... Hello and goodbye. Oh, do I want to open that? Nope. Going to keep it rolling. Why do I feel like someone's in one of these? Electrical storm. Walking testicles, have anything? I'll just strike you. Okay, that's what I was thinking of for the other one. Electric flesh is... No damage for electrician, deal more damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stash one of the gene bank for now. Oh! Well, hello there. Mad skills. Never in doubt. I am, at this rate, going to need to get some more first aid kits, though, which... I may have to not get more off of his corpse. I'm supposed to be able to use the spider splicer's organs as first aid kits now. Oh, man, how did I miss that earlier? We have been kind of rolling in the dough, though. I think we're going to be okay. Wait. Nope, I want to research you. Come back. Alright, the turret fired, so I assume it caught at least a glimpse of the damn Houdini splicer. Come on, bud. Where'd you go? take that. Before, I think we were down here earlier too. Did we leave a first aid kit though? Actually, we can hack this for a first aid kit. Beautiful. And another one there. Perfect. We've already explored this way. Huh. And look at that. Like that, we are stocked again. Didn't spend a dime. Alright. Back to the Gatherer's Garden, because I want more gene upgrades. Which really, every time I say that, I was like, man, if we were in this environment in real life, that my willingness to splice up that quickly really does raise some concerns about how I would do in a splicing environment. Oh, shit.
Oh, don't worry, darling. They'll take
A little surprised the headshots weren't taking him outright. Maybe it's just a range issue? I wonder if it's affected by the zoom they mentioned in one of the upgrades. Oh.
Dr. Lamb's trying to take the city by sponsoring the artsy types here. Big thing is to speak out against Ryan in their work. And all of it is right here in the park galleries. Open to the public. Lamb ain't even charging for it. And then Rapture? That's just brazen. Like some kind of naturist camp where everybody wears pole hats and nothing else. Ryan's homies can move in, and I can finally stop holding my breath.
There we go. Nice crispy headshot. We're aware. What's that Gatherer's Garden? Oh. What in the hell? I do enjoy the spear gun. Alright, I think we're on the right track here. But more lore. We want that.
Awareness of self is no miracle, Eleanor. It is a trick of the gene, an endless inner refrain asking, what's in it for me? To serve the world, we must grow deaf to the self. Are you ready? Now, stop listening to my voice. Stop listening. Stop. Difficult, isn't it? Human verbal cues are defensive coloration, camouflage. Play this recording until you no longer hear the words. Then you may observe the people for who they are.
Is there another? I hear another one. I think I see them. Alright, that's a little sus, but we're gonna make it work. Alright, we're good. So there are times I'm like, this should not realistically hit the architecture, but it did. There's that Gatherer's Garden. That's what we wanted to hit. But on this note, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put us on a quick break. And we'll be back in, say, 15 minutes. So you guys a minute. And we're back. Thank you guys for giving me a little bit of a breather there. Hopefully everyone got a snack, ran to the bathroom, got a blanket, depending on what the weather and or general temperatures like where you're at. With that in mind, we're gonna hop right back in. I'm trying to, like I said, just get myself into the habit of taking more regular breaks. I'm not dragging you guys through like a 3-hour slugfest of a stream. I know that it's not the longest stream ever, maybe 3 hours, and in the future we'll probably do some longer ones than that. But I don't want you guys, you know, just staying here for like 3-4 hours straight, do nothing but watching. You're like, you gotta take break. And this goes not just for watching streams or streaming yourselves, but like gaming too. Take breaks. Stay hydrated. In my case, stay caffeinated. It's about the same thing. My girlfriend heard that. I am in. Hear about that in a bit. And rightly so. No, just taking care of yourself first is what's going to allow you to enjoy the game regardless of the genre. So, just, you know, take care of yourself first is what I'm really going to say to that. That's like, because I've definitely like done in the past, like if I had like the day off when a game I was looking forward to was launching.
Alright, there's one. Clobber the big palooka and grab the sister.
There we go. It's all good, kiddo. You're gonna chill with me this time around. I acknowledge even the bot message I have are getting flagged by the link protection there by my own auto moderation, which is definitely a me goof. We're trying some new features here in the stream. And that's my first attempt at an automation with streamer.bot, so it's nice to know it's posting. At the same time, I'm trying to refine streamer.bot where we can do some fun things like have you guys control the hue lights in my office here. At least the paper lanterns and whatnot. Like during stream is like a using your viewer points for stuff like that. Ooh. Proximity mines. Got a grenade. Oh, I'm good being fully stocked on rivets. I am a-okay with that. I am loving this plasma though. This thing has been just an absolute joy to work with. Alright, so there's one. I know we've already found our first intended corpse there for little sister to work off of. Let's make sure we've got... Let's try some trap spears. That's how it's gonna roll, so we're gonna... I want to see if we can get the kid a little bit of... Alright, kid, let's do this thing. Hang back and try to let the traps do some work for us here. Are we good, kid? Good job. Is it me or is little one moving a touch faster this time? I feel like the last area was just more drawn out fights. I invested more resources than I really needed to here. Pretty good. I wouldn't even use proximity mines that time. Remember, I think this is where I kind of stopped my initial playthrough of Bioshock 2 like years ago. Not this exact spot, but like in this general area. I remember, I guess I can't go through that door. Ow.
Don't let him get me, Daddy!
Wasn't very nice. He kicked a goddamn chair at me. Guess I can get the ammo back for that. Nah, we were there earlier. Let's... Hey, kiddo, where's... So actually, you know what? I keep forgetting because we could have just ran into him before. Lead the way, kiddo. There's our next contestant. Alright. Get some cover fire. Let's get these doorways. Oh, you're out of trap rivets. Alright, never mind. There's any personnel rounds, and yeah, let's give it a shot. Alright, kiddo, do your thing. Don't you hit my damn turret? There's another one over here. I just don't know where. Alright, kid, good job. Looting corpses like a pro. First aid kit. I will say this playthrough, when this is on, you know, the hard difficulty or hardest difficulty we had here is going much more smooth than I remember doing this on the my old my PS4 years ago. All right, that should be no. Oh, we need to get that trap rivet too. All right, where was that nearest air vent? There we go. Alright, good work, kid.
That's me there. I confronted Stanley. Said I'd tell Mother what he had done. He panicked. Took me away and sold me to an orphanage. I tried to fight back. I remember biting his hand, but... Father, he's the reason I was turned into a little sister.
Oh, is that right? 'Cause I have the striking suspicion we are gonna have our own, as the expression goes, our come to Jesus talk with Stan Poole in a minute. Wait, we got another present from Little Sisters.
Now, you were just a deep-sea explorer with iron cojones, pal. The public gave it a nickname.
One of those is still
but
true.
Ryan was sure you were a spook, so his people locked you up. Erased your damn name. Goodbye, Johnny Topside. Hello, Subject Delta.
Gotta get some of our own lore here as well. Ooh. They gather it more quickly. Oh. I will absolutely take that. That plus the other one, I'm liking the way this combination is going to run. Eve Expert, which was... I do want to keep that. I think we're going to swap it with Eve Link for now, but we're going to have this right back in play in a minute. Also give us room for upgrades. We love it. We do have some choices now. Alright, let's actually get some gene tonics to fill in here too. Add. Definitely want cure-all. Ooh, that's somewhat tempting. I might actually go for another plasmid stock. I think having one more would actually be a benefit here. So we're going to toss OG telekinesis back in there. And what else do we want to roll with? Because we got like one more little sister gather and more than likely a big sister fight on us. Or a little ahead of us too, so we've got options. I'm thinking Security Command 2 might do it. So I don't know what else I do with the gene tonic slot right now. This is just... Maybe go Security Command 2 for now. Watch a little infomercial here.
The security system. Charge to summon a friendly bot anytime.
I'll absolutely take that in some of these fights. And do we want anything else? I think I'll just throw one more gene tonic slot in and see what else we can throw in the mix for now. Like, I know it's silly, I want Booze Hound back in the mix. There's as many gene tonic slots as they'll let me pick up for now, so if I want another one I'll have to wait, but I'm happy with how this is turning out so far.
When all this is over and we're divvying up Rapture's bounty, you and I'll be holding court on a private island, son. Think of it, each world power on bended knee, holding a bouquet made of money.
I'll take that. I'll take that any day. Who wouldn't take the bouquet full of money right now?
You've saved from Mother want to thank you. Check the Gatherer's Garden.
It's probably not the best thing that as we get the nice like line from daughter father there, I'm spinning due to the alcohol I just slammed. But we're not gonna read too far into that.
Adam is Rapture Delta. The finest.
We're just playing it safe. We've had enough crashes during this playthrough, despite the general stability of the system.
Sublime mosaic, Eleanor. Consider the genius you did.
Not surprised that cut her off. We'd keep that going during the We need to kill off one more Big Daddy. I might as well stock up on that now, and a Big Sister. Yeah, we're gonna.
Nigh her with every stolen drop.
Okay, not my smoothest engagement ever. A little bit of potato aim, but we got the ammo back. This is why even just basic incinerator I like to have on hand, just for exploration purposes, because this does come up quite frequently. And I hear a security camera. Oh shit. Wait for that camera to pull back around. There's still 2 more cameras over there. Good God. How many security cameras does one room need? If it helps me in a fight, don't get me wrong, this could be great later, but good God. There's a lot of security cameras for one area. Like, this could have been really bad. Let's see if it let me, if it had a name assigned to it yet. Nope. There it is. Alright. Oh! Alright, I think we've, Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Hello there. Increased damage. Alright. Anything helpful under the ice here? Not really, that might have just been a waste of Eve, but... Okay, rocket spear ammo. That has potential. Mini turret to make up for when we lost. I'll take that trade-off. It's... Punish first aid kit, so... I'm assuming... Possibly this body over here. Something back... Better safe than sorry. Safe and the tonic, I'll take it. Alright, some phosphorus book. Some Eve hypos. Ooh. Hardy machines. Hacking a turtle bot raises the max health. That's kind of tempting. I think that's, put that to my advantage there. We're going to swap that with Drill Lurker because we've not been super sneaky with the drill thus far. I thought I was going to screw that one up. Alright, we're doing good. And we're apparently stocked on mini turrets. I got... I am down with that. See, a little bit of tedious prep work. But that whole encounter was cake. And given that we've now beefed up all of our friendly hack security devices, oh, what's this? More lore.
New face. I have a new goddamn face. Who'd have thought? Rapture. Paradise of the confidence man. I gotta keep revising the Atlas voice. I figure the
the accent gives me an excuse to lock myself in a room with a bottle and count the cash. War's on in full now, boy. And I've got a hell of a surprise for Andrew Ryan. Long time coming.
Well, we know how that plays out.
I expect the prodigal son is booking his flight.
There's a callback. Let's get our insect buddies back in the mix here. Honestly, we find another hell station, we're good to attack that instead. I think we're gonna hold what we got for now.
There she is. Get her. I hope that bodyguard ain't one of your long losts.
Security camera off to the side, too. I was hoping they'd fight the Splicer, but that did not quite pan out. Let's try armor piercing this time around, see how this plans out. I love stairs. Easy money. Alright, kid, you're coming with me. Round 3, and I think it was this room, if I remember correctly, that, like, honestly, I did not enjoy the degree to which I got my ass kicked. It was not a good time, but we're more skilled. We got that M&K magic now. I think we're gonna be just fine. That ain't worth it. A solid slug. That might be fun for later, but save some of that money. Alright. We have our first customer there. Let's go ahead and prep this room for the little one before we set her down. We did! I was right, kiddo. We found our first corpse. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. It's not what I was expecting. Significantly decrease the cost of plasma, but limits the weapon selection to the drill, hack tool, and camera. I'm gonna stash that for now. Like, it seems like it could have some potential, but I don't want to go that far in.
So, Ryan's goons are sweating me to prove this place is a closet commune. But I need time. Lamb's kid keeps staring me down like she knows that I'm a phony. I keep thinking of Johnny Topside, though. It took real guts to find Rapture like he did. It makes it easier not to crack if I sort of imagine that I'm him.
I'm an inspiration, kids.
I can't tell Lamb that, though. She'd probably say I got a secret need to fall into his arms and make a wild whoopee or something.
Alright, look, not even with someone else's dick. I'm gonna go ahead and just write that one off now. Ain't no way. We don't have a lot of anti-personnel round stash, so we're gonna swap to that. The hell? The hell did you come from? I'm prepping the room. And sit. There's no other way in back here. Alright, we're keeping it moving. Got frag grenades there. I know, kiddo, you're excited. And I'm trying to make sure you don't get 86 before you really get the chance to enjoy that. And patience, kiddo.
You're coming home with me.
That was the kid. Alright, good shit, kid. Good job. Let's make sure we clear the room, get the goodies off these guys, and we keep it moving along. Took a shitload of damage. But man, do I love the insect swarm. This thing is harrying me through some of these fights. Okay, these trap rivets, we're going to want these for later. A little surprised we still have research on these guys, because I thought it was wrapped earlier. One of them must have hit that proximity nade from earlier. Alright, kiddo, where to next? Sure would be nice if you, I was gonna say, led them to the area where we have a bunch of already hacked security cameras. That would have been cool. But no. Alright. Oh, I guess that's all they've got for any personnel rounds. Alright. Spear ammo. Good. None of that. There are children around here. I want to expose the child to this. Alright, let's prep the room here. Get our trap rivet set.
Through Adam, Eleanor will become the daughter of the people, a true utopian, brilliant beyond measure, but utterly selfless. As she ascends, Delta, you and I will seem as
That'll do.
dogs, circling and snarling amid the afterbirth.
That'll work. Setting a layer of security around the kid. The hell kind of angle is that? And we got 8 rivets to go. I feel like we have enough of a minefield out for these guys. I think we should be alright. And what else I want to toss? Alright, kiddo, do your thing. I can hear them, just where in the hell are they coming from? Good. That was quick, kid. Good job. Looting those corpses in record time. I gotta say, the gene tonic to let the kids gather at them faster, it's awesome. Oh, and the vent's right there. Kid is good to go. We just need to make sure we're prepped for a potential visit from the big sister. Alright, before we do that, let's... Alright, off you go, little one.
With me gone, Father, Stanley just let Mother's followers turn into animals. When word came that she was returning, he knew they would blame him. So he found a way to silence them all.
Oh.
Now he's trying to cover it up.
Alright, it's a little grim.
That's it. Now all that old dirt stays underground, and Lamb will be none the wiser.
That's what he thinks.
Come on back. I've unlocked the train for you. But remember, if Lamb catches you, mum's the word.
Delta, our conflict of interest seems to be upsetting Eleanor. For her sake, I have made it clear to these men that you are not to suffer. I accept full responsibility for any anger you may experience before you die.
Doc Lamb's turning up the heat, Chief. Head on back to the train station. Let's hit the trail.
You know what I really ought to do? Yeah, let's go where we have the home field advantage here. That's what I was really waiting on. Gonna do it. Sweet. Rocket spear for the win. Ooh, that went very smoothly. And this, kids, is why we hack every turret and camera in sight. Kind of trivializes some of the fights, which I am good with. Is there anything else we can grab back here? Any leftover supplies, like first aid kits? Proximity mines. I think I should mostly put us in the clear for this area. Time of hitting with a frag grenade. Let's try that. Crispy headshots, alright. Fountain of Youth, what's this? I like that water. Curious. Standing in water. Excuse me? Slowly restores health and Eve. Hell yes. Especially when we are in a city at the base of the Atlantic Ocean. I will take it. Yeah. That sounds awesome. I might top that for Booze Hounds. Ow. Why is every... Well, I know why. Let's be honest. We know why they're all after us, but still, like, ease up just a touch. Alrighty, so we're good there. I assume we're gonna have... I always like to assume we're going to run into some kind of a fight on our way out the door. Okay, so we're good on that research. I think we have not worked in some of those crispy drill hits in a minute. The other thing is we're kind of overstocked on Adam right now too, so going into the next area we can kind of just immediately hit the Gatherer's Garden, or so I would think. Hold up, I've not hacked this yet. But we have to hack everything. Okay, we can't use that yet, but it's good to know it's there. Remote hack dart we're doing fine on. Frag grenade, why not? Drill fuel we're doing just in case. First aid kit. I feel like we can pick one up in the next area if we need to. Before we move on, we're also going to save. And I have not hacked this yet, so this is how we can get our last first aid kit back. Beautiful. We're reaching that point in the playthrough where just our build is getting more stacked as we go, and it is going to be in a very happy way moving forward to the rest of the playthrough. Do I need anything else? I'll take a little bit of anti-personnel rounds. Yeah, we've been through here. Actually, good chance to test out that tonic there, just standing in water. It appears it still works while we're strafing. So this would put us as a huge advantage if we stand in water. We can't take damage from electrical attacks at this point, and given one of our gene tonics, and given this one, we can just replenish health and Eve just by standing there. I mean, that is absurd. And I am all for it. That plus the insect swarm, which they give us an upgraded version of this. Shit.
Subject Delta. I have known for years of Stanley's betrayal here, and had forgiven him.
Oh.
But in compromising Eleanor now, he seals his fate. You see, it was Stanley who turned you into Ryan. He is responsible for what you have become.
See this drill, buddy?
The security booth is open now.
It's all for you.
You may have your revenge.
Sweet Jesus. Lamb knew? And she just let me hang myself out the... Oh, God. No. Come on, pal. The train's ready. Just
And I'm about to run a train on you. Yeah, that's for turning the kid into a little sister.
So, Lamb broke out, and she's coming back. Wow. Okay, didn't see that coming, but okay. That is gonna be... what am I gonna do? And I've heard some of these, a lot of these people down here talking. Some of them I know saw the thing with Eleanor, and who knows what. You can't just stop, you know, a whole cult from talking, can you? Well, maybe you can. Yeah. Maybe you can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, the... Grace was one thing. That was basically misunderstanding. This dude was trash, to put it delicately. So we're gonna keep moving forward, guys. Fontaine Futuristics. Alright. Yeah, call back to Bioshock 1 there. Well, kind of the whole Destination to Rapture in a sense. Autosave, we like that. Alright guys, well on this happy note, I think we're going to call it here for the night. We're going to jump right back into Fontaine Futuristics next Sunday at 8 p.m. Till then, this Wednesday, which if you guys have any thoughts on which game you would like to see, because Wednesday is again still variety night, so we'd have some flexibility there. At 8 p.m. it'll be either Destiny Rising or... we could also do actual Destiny 2 because they're supposed to have the new update coming out this week as well on Tuesday. But aside from that, we've also got Hollow Knight Silk Song just came out, and I'm in love with you. I am itching to play that. So I may not keep that playthrough confined solely to stream, but if you guys would like to join me for part of that playthrough, then I would absolutely be down. If you guys have any thoughts, by all means, put them in the comments here, or find me on any of the social media linked down below in the profile. Just shoot me a message if you guys have any strong opinions on which games you would like to see played. I'm working on, as far as future stuff for the stream here, things sub goals for things like I think we hit a certain point for subs and or follows. I joke with the guys like, I'm only really half joking. I will do it. We do things like a playthrough of Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Yes, that is in fact referencing the South Park episode, Make Love Not Warcraft. Among other goals there, and hopefully by Wednesday's stream should have the streamer.bot. We've shown it'll put the different text in chat here, and the Discord server should be good to go. So if you guys would like to join the conversation there, subs actually have a sub-only channel included there as well, but anyone is welcome to join the general discussions. Just reach out, say hello, join the conversation on different topics, and has a bunch of utilities like PatchBot for a variety of games I included already. So it's not just there to provide some community interaction, but also give you guys some utility as well as the idea. And been making sure the auto moderation is beefed up, so it is kept a welcoming space for everyone. But on that note, guys, thank you so much for joining. It's been a blast. I will see you guys either this upcoming Wednesday at 8 p.m. for our variety stream night, or next Sunday for episode, I believe we'll be on episode 5 for Bioshock 2, and we're getting into the thick of it here. Catch you guys next time.